Once being drafted by the Calgary Flames, Sam Bennett was seen as a player to come in and be a huge part of the Calgary Flames' future, but now it just seems like he's going to be a consistent 30-point scorer who can give you 25 to 30 points and be a solid bottom 6 forward on any given season. But being taken with the 4th overall pick, that is not exactly what you expect from a guy you want to be a franchise centerpiece, and that is going to be the subject of today's video. Is Sam Bennett a bust, or is he still going to be able to live up to the hype and become a star for the Calgary Flames? Growing up in Ontario, Sam Bennett, as a kid, his dream was always to make the NHL, like a lot of other kids who were fans of hockey growing up. And after his fantastic season with the Toronto Marlboros in 2012, he was selected 9th overall by the Kingston Frontenacs in the Ontario Hockey League Priority Selection Draft, and it seemed his dream of becoming an NHL player was coming that much more closer to really being a reality. In Sam Bennett's rookie season with the Kingston Frontenacs in the 2012-13 year, he recorded 40 points and he earned a place on the OHL's second all-rookie team. He also earned a place on the Canadian Under-18 national team for the 2013 World U18 Championship. He recorded 3 goals and 4 assists in 7 games as Canada won the gold medal with a 3-2 victory over the United States in the final, and he also played on the gold medal winning team at the 2013 Ivan Holinka Memorial Tournament, and it was looking like Sam Bennett was going to be a highly touted prospect and was certainly on his way to becoming an NHL player. Heading into his draft year, Sam Bennett was really looking to separate himself from other draft-eligible prospects and have a breakout season for Kingston in the OHL, and that is exactly what Sam Bennett would do, as in 57 games he had 36 goals and 55 assists for 91 points, a 51-point increase from the season before, this making him one of the highest rated North American prospects heading into the 2014 NHL entry draft. This is what the International Scouting Service had to say about Sam Bennett heading into the draft: a magician with the puck who always brings creativity on offense, and as good of a goal scorer as he is, he's just as good as passing the puck and getting his teammates involved. A well-rounded talent on offense with many weapons in his arsenal, can play either on the perimeter or around the net thanks to his evasiveness and unpredictability with the puck, deceptively quick release and strong wrist shot. Boasts a full repertoire of skills in all areas of the game, possesses explosive speed with the puck and loves to attack the net, very shifty and elusive skating ability that allows him to transition in no time and get to open ice. They would go on to compare him to Logan Couture and said his NHL potential was to be a franchise center, and now this is what the NHL Central Scouting had to say. He plays the kind of game you think cannot be sustained for a whole season because it's a high energy game and a complete game at all ends of the ice. He ends up playing that game for the whole year and has led his team. He just never stops, and put that with the skill package he has and how well he thinks the game, he's pretty much a top-notch player. That's what David Gregory of the NHL Central Scouting had to say about the highly touted prospect Sam Bennett. So obviously the NHL scouts were very high on this kid coming into the draft. Some even would go as far as saying he was a better skating version of Doug Gilmour. And obviously the Calgary Flames liked what they seen from Sam Bennett as well, enough to take him with the 4th overall pick in the 2014 NHL entry draft, making him the highest pick in Calgary Flames franchise history. And this would really put a lot of pressure on Sam Bennett, and the expectations for him to come in and be a franchise player were very high. Sam Bennett had a relatively interesting 2014-15 season, as he would play in 11 games with Kingston, scoring 24 points, and would play in 1 game for the Calgary Flames where he would have an assist and he looked pretty solid. But the 2015-16 season was really when Sam Bennett broke onto the scene and became a full-time NHL player for the Calgary Flames, and in 77 games he looked very solid and it was looking like he was going to be a solid player. He scored 18 goals and added 18 assists for 36 points. He was only a -11, but the Calgary Flames weren't really a good team, so this really wasn't anything to look at and be concerned with. Heading into the 2016-17 season, fans and management of the Calgary Flames really expected Sam Bennett to take another step forward after the relatively solid rookie season that he had, but Sam Bennett would do the opposite. He would play in 4 more games and have 10 less points, and Sam Bennett really just kind of looked out of place at an NHL level, and he would finish the year with a -16, and it was a huge step backwards from the solid rookie season that he had. But sometimes this happens with players. It's usually called the sophomore curse. We've seen this happen in a lot of cases previously with Dylan Larkin, and he bounced back this last year in his 3rd season, and that is what Calgary Flames fans and management expected him to do heading into the 2017-18 season. But like the year prior, he would do the opposite and kind of take another step back, where he would only score 11 goals, which was 2 fewer than the year prior, and had 15 assists for 26 points once again, playing in all 82 games, and 26 points in 82 games from your 22-year-old 4th overall pick isn't really what you like to see, and he would have a -18, which was worse than the 2 seasons prior, and Sam Bennett was really being labeled as a bust towards the end of this past season, and it's going to be interesting to see what the future holds with him in the Calgary Flames organization. Is he going to be just a career bottom 6 guy who can give you 30 points on the 3rd line, or is he just taking a little bit longer to develop than other players, and can he still be a franchise player for the Calgary Flames? I think all the questions we have regarding Sam Bennett will be answered as soon as next summer, as this upcoming season, in my opinion, will be his last chance to make an impact and solidify himself as a star player for this Calgary Flames team. And if he doesn't really show any signs of improvement, his career as a Flame, in my opinion, could be coming to an end, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the once highly touted prospect. So that is going to wrap up this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and make sure to let me know down in the comment section what your opinion is on Sam Bennett, and do you think he can still become a star in the NHL? And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for daily NHL content, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.